Hi guys, I'm Whitey from Whitey's Wicked Workshop. Today we're going to show you how to build this. This is the mighty Chewbacca's Bowcaster. This is a 3D print which I built from 3 different mods, I believe. Put on some extras, put on this here, little strap, some extra things. Let me show you how I did it. I'm going to show you all the parts, pieces, how I put it together, the difference between the 3 different mods, starting with the original. Put all 3 of them together and it really makes it a nice replica. If you were to print out all of the files, these are the ones that you would print out. And supposedly there's a whole bunch of different ways in all of the movies that they were different. Like I saw ones without the string. I saw ones where this part was kind of pointed the other way. So then I started looking up reference material to see what it should look like. Well, here it kind of looks really different, and supposedly it looked different in a lot of films. Even Adam Savage from Mythbusters said that there was a difference in them all, and you'd have to make multiple if you wanted screen accuracy. So, but anyway, I went to Thingiverse and I started looking and reading, and in the comment section of the original, like, this is really nice. He gave you a nice print on all the stuff, all the items you need, what they are, quantity. I thought this is great. So now, anyway, then other people took this and they wanted to make it look more like the ones in the films. So they took all of these. I'll put them aside over here off camera just to kind of show you what you don't need anymore. So you don't need those. This part you don't need anymore if you're going for screen accuracy. So I'm going to make it look more like this one. These are for this side and that side. Very nicely made. I feel bad, but I'm going to put them over here. So now we got all this stuff. So we'll put it together nicely. But in order to put the string, another person made a mod to add the strings, and that is this one. As you can see, you got your string there. Inside you put a knot. Got to put these guys in, and then you would have your string inside. Pay attention because you have a lip on the one and they both go together, so it would be like this. So you would have the lip on one side and the one without the lip on the other side. So it'll look like that, and then you have your whatever string coming through that little hole. You could see there. So that means that I'm not going to use these parts either. I'm going to put them over there. Maybe I should make 2 versions of them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you other things. So now I'm going to flip these back over. I think you understand that part. And I will put all the different links to all the mods down below. So now here's the other part. It's a little bit different. As you can see, it has the same upper part, but they made a modification to make it thicker, as you can see there. So then that would go here. And like that. This one also has a different sight for the front. So I have a piece of steel that I'm going to connect them all through, and I'll put this on the front. So that's an adder. And these new pieces are for, which one is it? That one. Yeah, I think that goes like that. And that one will go on the other side, the underside. It's a nice little trigger to go there. Here are some original pieces that were on the creator's. I think he had them, I think they were up here or something. Up here, or something like that. They look good, but I'm going to take these two and put them over here also. Somebody put in these really nice little pins to kind of join the sections together. So you could either go out and buy a dowel for this size, or you print these out, and they were perfect. I had an old phone laying around, this one, and it had this attached. I was like, ah, I could use this for, like you could see it on the original one there. See, this was on the original one also as the front sight or something, so I'm going to put that over here also. Now there was a whole bunch of different parts in, I think it was the remix that I didn't get to play with yet. This one has a smaller thing for the sight. I'm pretty sure that they did something like this. So you'll have those two, like in the picture. They added these little like sections to kind of break up the squareness of the piece. Gotta pay attention over here, pay attention. In the remix part, he put these little holes to kind of show you where you would mount it. So he had these little things, one for each side. This goes on the other side. So this would be mounted up here somewhere. And it looks like that's different, so I might have to print this piece actually also. Oh man, I thought it was done. I know for sure that I seen another of this part. You gotta be careful when you're printing it out. I think it says like little Chewbacca or something. It looks like he made it for special needs or something like that, which I thought was very cool. So this little kid had a Chewbacca outfit or whatever, and he needed this gun, so they actually put his nickname on the Bowcaster, which I thought was very cool. Don't forget the bloopers at the end. So I cut out a lot of footage on putting the scope together when I was talking about it in the beginning, because I figure I was kind of like talking half-ass, so I wanted to, you know, print out a picture of it and do it good. It's a little confusing, so hopefully this will work for you how I'm putting it together right now. Just double check everything before you glue, especially for using an accelerant. And if you notice, I'm wiping off the glue as I install it. Right there I had two different types of caps. I wanted to know which looked better. So if you notice there, I put two pieces in so that little flap would kind of stay solid as I clamped it. I didn't really end up needing them anyway because I changed how I was clamping. But I did go and get another clamp, and so it worked good. Just be careful as you're clamping. It's only plastic. You don't want to really tighten the hell out of it. But just take your time and always check before you glue. It's kind of like when you're cutting wood. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once. Make sure you use the right pins and try it out before you glue. Alright, these kind of went together self-explanatory. This one, that one was tricky. So it looks like you use the longer ones for the back, short one for the front part. And you gotta make sure that you put this one in first. And how did I do it? I cut it down real short. Actually, we're gonna do this. And I put this lip in, and you line it up. Put the lip inside, and it's gonna make a fool out of me. Oh, there we go. See? That's pretty cool because that'll give you some nice strength. So now if I could do that with the glue and everything goes together well, it'll be right. Kind of line it up and point. So this is a 1/2 inch rod. I'm going to have to make 1/2 inch holes. It's not perfect. And I'm going to guesstimate it about there. You can see the 2 holes. I'm not going to print the other one just to get the hole back here. I'm going to fill them in with something, and then I'm going to mount this back here. Probably drill a little hole, but yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? So I resin printed these little guys. Came out pretty cool, but not as red as I wanted them to be. But I think I'm going to paint it red. I'm going to try this gap filling medium. I noticed Dennis from Black Market Outpost was using it, and it says gap filling medium. I noticed, and I think I was talking about it on my DLT19X video, that I was using Superglue to use as filler for like the cracks, and they really seemed to work good. So I noticed on here it said gap filling medium. So I'm like, oh wow, what if we just fill up these holes with this? Huh? Let's try it, man. What could happen? I gotta resand it again? Who cares? You mess up, you learn. So let's try this. There we go. Filling it up, man. I don't know, it feels really flat there. Try that baby out. It seems like it's drying like a shiny clear. But it seems to be definitely filling up the holes. Look at that. Definitely gonna fill that gap up right there. I am really loving this as a filler. I love it. Crazy strong too. I better do these before I forget, and I'm gonna sand too much stuff off. Like that. I'm gonna mark this so that way I am perfect. Ooh. 1/16.
I'm going to share a little mess up moment with you here. Little embarrassed. I was putting these things in, and I super glued it, and somehow it ended up wrong, even though I had that piece in the middle. And of course, it immediately dried to the piece. Lucky me. I was kind of scared at first because it looked terrible. But I sanded it down. I used my purple filler again. Woohoo! And it filled it right up. I checked it out and I sanded it down real nice. And same thing with here. I using the super glue as a filler. And it worked out. But you could fix anything. That's why it's a teaching moment. You could fix anything.
So this here is the side that I really chopped up, and I filled it in with this guy's gap filling medium. It works really good for filling in, and the thing about it is, I mean, it might be a little expensive to do it this way, but it's very quick. Very quick. You put the glue on, you use your accelerator, hole is filled. It's good. I only really kind of went nice with the stuff that I knew wasn't going to get covered over, but this guy here should cover up everything. All my crimes. So, yeah. Let's do it, man. And I'm not going to mess up this time. So I 3D printed these tiny little hex heads. I'll have them available for you, but this is just to fill in little holes. And I was thinking about spray painting them, but you know what, the spray paint will probably blow them around. They're that light and everything. It's just for show, so I'm gonna glue them in place and then I'll touch them up later after everything's all painted. Alright, so I put that on there. Now I'm going to glue this part. I'm going to glue that part down, and I'm going to try and glue that tight up against. See if this got painted on here. So far so good. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh man. So there, now I'm just gonna scoop some paint on here. Actually, I better sand it off a little bit. Nylon paracord, man, is some good stuff. Of course, I would pick the wrong side. So I'm going to tie one knot. I think one knot will do it. Oh yeah. One knot. One knot, cut off the extra. Now these definitely matter. So I'm just going to put that on like that for now. Gonna rough cut it because I have to stick it through here. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me I goofed up. Sure looks like it. Too short. Nah. There.
Okay, so I'm drilling holes for the strap. Be careful screwing it in, you don't break it. Here I'm using LED holders for the telephone wire. And I actually screwed it in, no glue. Here I am using a green paratrooper cord. Overall, really good 3D print. And it's free on Thingiverse, so check it out. Download it. I have the link down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more stuff like this. And I need to get back to my room build. So check it out. Ring that bell so you get all my future content. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the build. Let me know how you like the top-down view of my new build. I got this thing called a C-stand, and it kind of hangs out over top, over the table. Let me know. Do you like it? Do you like the side view? Like, would you rather see my face while I'm building? I know I wouldn't want to see my face. But let me know if you like that top-down view. I know you could see. I have a wide lens on my camera, so you could kind of see a lot, including my belly here. Oh, which I wanted to mention, that's my buddy Cameron, sketchy guy in Nevada. He goes by, and Cameron, and that was issue 1 of his comic book. I know he sold out, but he's going to be doing others, so make sure you you check him out. Really cool comic. And a really nice guy. So give him a shout out. Like him on Instagram. Like me on Instagram. Like this video. I'll see you next time, guys. See ya. Peace. Let me try and do a Chewbacca. I'm not good at it. Terrible. Kind of dry. Maybe if I washed it down with like a beer or something. Maybe.